Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're in a little bit of a different environment as you can see, but it is actually still the same room. A lot has happened in the last week regards the stream space slash video recording space, and this is the result. So nice new flooring, which I can't show you guys. I could show you guys the desk, but it me moving the camera, and I'm not confident in that just yet because I don't know if I can get it back to where it is. But lots of nice wood furniture with black metal, which looks really nice and gives the room a lot warmer of a feel, I think. And because of that, I think I look a lot better on camera as well. I think there was too much white space in the room before. Now it looks a little bit more exciting, and lots of my Marvel stuff, a little bit of Witcher stuff, cyberpunk stuff up the top here for those who are nerdy like moi. Um, yeah, and so we've actually got a lot of storage space along the bottom now, which means I can get rid of all the stuff that I don't want anyone seeing instead. Now it's nice to be able to put stuff away. Some stuff was on the floor before, it was a mess, it's a mess. So now we're in a little bit more of a position where things are just in their place, out of the way. And I suppose that's what I want to talk about in this video. Space, not the final frontier, but space regards having your own safe space, yeah, but also like comfort, you know, having a space that's yours. And I think for me, you know, this room has always been about like streaming specifically, right? It's been about doing my videos, doing this, streaming on Twitch and YouTube for my gaming, and it's always been focused around that. So I've never really looked to getting something that feels authentic to me slash fully truly represents me regards this stuff and having that look nice and orderly. And also just like I've never come in here and just relaxed. I've always been in here thinking about I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do another thing. Um, and so recently I've been taking a little bit more time that way and just decompressing in here, you know. It's funny, and you know, I swear by it actually, but sometimes I lay out on the floor. I know what people are thinking, like, what is that even comfortable? And actually, it really is, right? Because it's a harder floor. Well, harder than anything else you might lie on, like a sofa or a bed. Um, it actually does wonders for your back if you lie on your back for a while on a hard surface. It's like, my gosh, it's brilliant. Secondly, I don't know how to describe it. You feel sort of like you're relaxing, yes, but you're able to. It's not the kind of lulling off to sleep relaxing. It's the I'm taking a moment. It's like, and I know this sounds maybe weird, and I know I'm saying that a lot. It's like stargazing, or you've gone for a picnic and you're lying in like a grassy area on your back looking up. It's, yeah, you're in a room, and yeah, you're not in nature, but it feels reflective. It feels sort of like you're, again, this sounds very high poetry, high, I don't know, literature, I guess. It feels like you're kind of connecting with the area around you in a different way. And because you're on the ground, you're sort of not really being distracted by, like, if I sat at my desk here, I'm still in front of computer screens, right? But if I'm laying on the ground, there's nothing really there. I can look around and kind of recognize stuff, which is nice. It's nice to kind of um, look at what's tangible around you, but you don't get sucked into like scrolling on TikTok because it's not really comfortable to have your phone like that, you know. I don't know why I used it as a prop, my phone, but well, I suppose it gave a good example. But yeah, you're not going to be like that. And if you lie on your side, you're kind of like not comfy. So it really just gives you a moment to just kind of take away all the little stuff and just kind of refocus. And I really do swear by it. Like I do it quite often now. And if I get a little cold, I will get a little blanket and get a little bit comfy. But generally, it's just not super nice, and it kind of I don't know, it kind of helps me reflect in a way that I don't think many other scenarios do, but also relax in a way that doesn't ruin the day for me, because I find that if I go lie on a couch or if I go lie in a bed, because I get so comfortable, I don't want to move at all. You lie on the floor, maybe, yeah, maybe you're there for an hour or like half an hour, but like you're eventually going to want to get up, right? So it's like a best of both worlds scenario. And maybe I'm talking, crap here. Maybe you guys would do it and feel nothing from it, but I kind of almost suggest trying it for some people, because like I feel like it's got a few different benefits. And also, going back to space in general, kind of finding a place to just do something like that, whether it's your, like, some people find like sitting on the windowsill and looking out of the window super relaxing. They find it inspiring. You know, you see it a lot in movies, especially older movies. Um, you know, is it sitting in your favorite chair with a cup of coffee, for example, watching something? It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, but I think everyone needs a space like that, and not just actually the space, but recognizing the space and knowing when you need to invest in time in that space. You know, Sometimes it's like, okay, I could really do that thing right now, but should I take half an hour to reset first? And I do that a lot now. And I find it's actually really, really helpful and makes me feel rejuvenated. Because again, it's that dichotomy of like, yeah, I've relaxed, but I haven't like gone and laid down and then wanted to relax for, because I don't know if I've ever explained this, but I'm actually a really good sleeper. So for me, ASMR is, well, that first 2 minutes of getting to sleep, and also just kind of generally keeping myself on a relaxed level. I actually find, by the way, that I don't listen to music as loud anymore, or as often anymore, because I listen to ASMR instead. Maybe the only time I listen to music loudly is whilst I'm in the car on the way to work, which I think a lot of people do. But that was a side point. But going back to the main point, which I'm slightly forgetting now. One second. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do this. Um, Going back to the main point, which was, oh my gosh. Well, let's backtrack. So we were at. I've literally forgotten what we were just talking about as well. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's just going to be an open end for you guys. ASMR. We were at ASMR. We were talking. Well, we are doing ASMR. Oh my gosh, this is turning into a real ramble now. Um. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll leave it. Um. Having a space is really important, and I think recognizing it. That was what I was saying, right? Recognizing it is good, because a lot of people will have a space that they like, they don't really understand that they've taken that time. And I think sometimes recognizing that you've had a relax and kind of almost noting it as a relax is good, especially for those people who are schedule headed. Um, because I feel like you are taking the idea of relaxing and making it a productive entity, because you're using it as time to reflect on what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? I think if you almost lounge all day, as opposed to saying, I'm going to relax for this hour, you know, like for example, I try and go, right, I'm going to read, I'll read for this time as a relaxing thing. And because I've decided there's going to be a time limit, it makes it easier, you know? I'm still trying to work around what I was talking about before, and I just can't make it out. So you guys are gonna have to just deal with that. If I remember at some point, I'm gonna kick myself. I know I am. But yeah. So I think what I'm trying to take from all of this is, sometimes it's best to just kind of reset. And I think everyone knows that anyway. Everyone knows that. I think there needs to be new ways of looking at how to do that without falling, and this is the thing, right? Without falling into an unproductive mindset, because there are people out there who are um, sort of like me, that if they get to a certain point in the day and they haven't done anything yet, they basically go, well, what's the point of doing anything? Or, well, I don't really fancy doing it now. Well, is that the beneficial attitude? So, finding a space that works for you, taking that time, then going and doing your thing for the day, that can work. and I feel like that's working for me, and it's so nice. It looks so pretty now. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I hope you guys are having a good week or had a good week. I know there's a few things going on, obviously, at the moment, especially regards content creators. TikTok, big news at the moment, of course, regards that. So for those who make a lot of revenue on TikTok or really enjoy TikTok, that's obviously taking a little bit away of your relaxation slash enjoyment right now. So that can be hard. So for those Americans who are no longer able to use that and gain from that, etc., hopefully that gets sorted out for you guys in one way or another, even if it is by the way of the big bad. Um, yeah, I thought I'd just throw that in there because I think it's worthwhile noting. It's it's an app being taken dark in a sense, which has happened before and will happen again. But it's kind of like a lot of people's lives in a way, and a lot of people's connection and enjoyment. And so I think it's an interesting one. I hope you guys are all doing okay regardless of that loss, so to speak. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there for now. I don't know if I've made sense through this video. I'm suddenly feeling like I maybe shouldn't upload it, but I'm going to push myself through and upload it anyway, because sometimes you have to just go against the discomfort. And I hope you guys can find your space, your time, and feel comfy in it and feel excited about it like I do right now. And I'll see you guys soon for more. I hope you have a great relax, a great time zone, great rest, whatever you're doing. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.